Welcome back, everyone. Appreciate you all being here today, and welcome if you're new to the channel. So I have what I think is going to be a good video here for us. It's the real reason I chose Germany over America. I'm very curious about this video. I like doing these. I like getting them from an American's perspective, an American's point of view on our country versus Germany or whatever country we may be doing a video on that day. But I enjoy these kind of videos, so I'm very curious to see what he has to say. It's almost 10 minutes, so let's just hop into it. The real reason I chose Germany over America.
That's insane, bro. That's culture shock. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I've had a lot, and I mean a lot of questions. It happens every time I stream. It happens every time in my comment sections, and it's happened a lot out here, meeting you guys in person. You guys have asked me, James, why are you so obsessed with Germany? And I wanted to answer your question today while I'm in Hamburg, Germany. So if you guys have some time to sit down and listen to my story real quick, I'll humor you. So I started YouTube 4 years ago. Many of you may know, many of you may not know. And I started off doing music reactions. I started reacting to music from all over the world. I made a bet with my friend to see if I could hit 100,000 subscribers within 6 months. My friend said I couldn't do it. I said I could. We let the bet commence. And other people are telling me, hey, you should react to music from around the world. We love your reactions in real life. My friends love me, reacting to random things. And I always have the most wild, crazy reactions. My friends get annoyed, honestly. So I decided to react to music from the UK, from France, from Italy, Germany, Serbia, and a few others. But over the years, I would say hey, make sure you guys put your favorite suggestions in the comments down below from any country. The Germans took over. They took over. I looked at my comment section and it was like a coordinated onslaught of suggestions. And I'm like, cool, let's check it out, So I did a compilation video where I reacted to a lot of different songs from all over Germany, and I liked it a lot. I reacted to it once and didn't really look back into it for a while. And then once again, I asked in a video, hey, if you guys have any suggestions, let me know in the comments down below. And the Germans came back with a vengeance, stronger than the first time. And so
I can already relate to him just by doing the channel and everything, I did the first probably 3 videos on Germany, and I was like, man, I love this country. And then you guys just started flooding in the comments, and just, if all the German people are like you guys in the comments, it's a no-brainer. It's an absolute no-brainer. Wonderful people, beautiful country, seems like a great country. So I can relate to him on this aspect for sure.
I was like, all right, what's going on, man? I did another compilation of reactions from Germany, and people gave me more stuff to check out, and I'm like, awesome. So from there, I kept reacting to more music, and you guys are probably like, okay, that still doesn't answer a question. We're getting to that. So I made it a mission to react to Deutsch Rap every week, and I did. And a lot of you guys know me from my Deutsch Rap reactions from all over the place. Well, one day, I reacted to a song that I thought was from a Deutsch rapper, and his name was Julian Bam. To my surprise, he was not a rapper, he's a YouTuber. So the song I reacted to was called OK Boomer, and I was reacting to it on Twitch, and everybody in my chat was like, dude, that's a YouTuber, you should check out his channel. I didn't understand German at all, bro. I just liked how the artists sounded. I liked their cadence, I loved their flows, and that's why I liked German music. So I checked out a lot of his YouTube videos. I had no idea what he was saying. And then he saw my video reaction, and he reacted to that, and he shared it. And I got a lot more people from Germany subscribing to my channel, but they weren't the usual subscribers. They were coming from him, and they wanted to know more about me. Like, hey, what kind of things do you like? What kind of things do you like to do? This. And that's where my interest in Germany truly began, because I felt guilty for not being able to communicate with my audience. The entire time I've been on YouTube, the one thing I wanted to do was build a community. And I felt like it'd be very unfortunate if I gained a lot of subscribers predominantly from one country, because at the time it was predominantly Germany, and I couldn't talk to them. I mean, I didn't even realize at the time that you guys understood English. I'm like, oh shit. So I just thought you watch the videos for the...
Yeah, I understand where he's come from on that. I did think when I started to do this, I thought, man, what happens if I can't communicate very well with everybody? I can Google translate some of the comments that are just in, your guys' native languages, but you can't always trust Google Translate and stuff like that. So I once again, I understand where he's going from.
Facial reaction stuff, and well, not the English stuff, but of course I made a Discord. I met all of the wonderful people that you see here, and a lot more of you guys that aren't here, and it's been really cool. So I taught myself German through you guys that have been in the Discord server. You guys sent me boxes of candy to try from your country, and honestly, I'm not gonna lie, you guys showed me the most love. Out of all the countries I've ever checked out, the music, the deep dive videos and stuff like that, you guys showed me the most appreciation, and it pushed me to wanting to invest even more into learning about the culture and the community and the people and stuff like that. So I wound up becoming friends with a lot of the YouTubers that are in Germany. I wound up making some lifelong friends that aren't even YouTubers that are in my personal life from Germany because of all of this, and it's been absolutely incredible. The people in Germany are the nicest I've ever met, and I'm not saying that to butter you up or anything. I'm serious. Most honest people I've ever met, and most genuine people. Now, initially, it might not look like that at first. Germans might come off a bit cold to people who don't understand, but the saying is true. Once you make friends with any person from Germany, that's a friend for life. So America, it's a little different. It's a little different, but people are very genuine here, which is why I think it takes a lot for people to open up, and I really appreciate that. So it felt like the whole city welcomed me when I got here and showed me some really cool stuff, and are continue to show me some really cool stuff. And it's so inspiring to hear you guys' stories and stuff, and it warms my heart that you guys appreciate the videos and things I've done in the past up until now, because I still want to learn more. I want to learn about the places that are not so popular. I want to learn about the popular places. I want to learn about the slang. How do you guys talk to each other and communicate? The way I taught myself German wasn't traditional like most Americans. I taught myself through memes, through Deutsch memes, and through the Discord server. I made a Discord.
That's not a bad idea, actually. That's an easy way to kind of help pick up on certain things and teach yourself, because it's easier to comprehend that kind of stuff. You can, instead of sitting there reading out the language on like Babbel or something like that. Is that the name of the language learner website? I think it's Babbel. Anyway, instead of reading it on like a paper, you can kind of blah blah blah, like a cartoon kind of thing. That actually makes sense.
I talked to you guys on a daily basis for a while. I made a lot of friends. People were teaching me common sayings and phrases to use, and that's helped me every trip that I've been here. Every trip that I've come to Germany, I've contacted a lot of you guys that watch the videos to show me around your city, and it's been mind-blowing. If I came here by myself and tried to explore Germany by myself, I would have missed out on so much. So all in all, the main reason why I got involved in learning more about Germany had a lot to do with initially the German rap reactions, and then Julian Bam, and of course even the other artists and celebrities and people who wound up sharing my videos and stuff in Germany, and kind of sparked a lot of people from Germany subscribing to my channel. I wanted to have a way to talk to you guys and give back to you guys in a way to let you guys know that I appreciate you. And the best way to do that is learning more about you and what you guys like, your interests, your day-to-day routines, and things like that. So I really appreciate you guys for supporting me through all these years. I have a lot of cool stuff that's coming out in the future and whatnot. I have a lot of things that I want to see still here in Germany, and I'm still teaching myself how to speak. I think this trip, I was so shocked at how diverse Hamburg is. My German just kind of got a little finagled a little bit. I think I can speak it a bit better, but I also in my head I'm way more critical of myself than I've ever been now. So I think it sounds pretty bad. I need to practice a lot more. Not good yet, but it will be in the future. Thank you guys so much. I know that it was probably all over the place. One last final thing I will say is I did expect a lot of backlash for appreciating this country a lot, because I don't know, there's, in America, Germany for a while did not have the best reputation, and even still people, feel some type of way about it, especially when they look at me like, oh, what do you do on YouTube? I'm like, oh, I make German content. And they're like, okay. But now I think that the image of Germany is really good in the eyes of most countries these days. So it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing, man. And I'm grateful to
I'm going to comment on that real quick. I can totally relate to that as well. You going through life here that I have so far here in the States, when you think of Germany, you obviously, at least over here, you get taught one thing, and it's the unfortunate circumstances that happened in the late 30s through the mid 40s. And You know, I don't need to speak on it. We all know what happened. But yeah, you know, that happened in the past. It's not like America's, you know, this precious country that's not done anything wrong in the world. You know, it's not like we haven't had our fair share of mistakes. So I have tended, I can't say that I have throughout my whole life because I would be lying to throw out all that stuff and be like, you know what, that's in the past. I can't help that. Nobody alive right now can help what happened in the past. All we can do is learn from it and be better. So I can totally relate to what he has to say.
Have you guys supporting me for all these years. And even if you guys decide to leave, I do appreciate everything. And that's how I got interested and why I'm so obsessed. There's from everything from the food to the people to the culture to the language. No matter how difficult the language may be, and no matter how quote unquote boring you guys might think your humor is, I appreciate it, man. It's so much fun. It's fun to see it all and everything. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bis später. Yeah, earlier this was filled, but now it's dry. I thought that at first that this was like frozen over. I thought the water was frozen over, but the tide is so low, the water looks like it's draining out somewhere. Like, that's insane. You can actually go in there and run around. You're like, oh, hey, I'm the king of the world. And then wake up in the morning and be 2 meters underwater.
Well, I'm gonna stop it because he's done talking about why he chose Germany. Man, I'm really glad I did that video. I can totally relate to a lot of what he says, and I really got to stop saying totally because I'm not from the early 2000s. It's not like totally cool, but I can really relate to a lot of what he's saying. So I'm really glad that I chose to do this video. And like I said, you know, Germany was the first channel on here country to help really start, you know, blowing this channel up, and I'm very thankful for, you know, I love doing all the countries, and I just relate to it. You know, I mean, I'm obsessed with learning different cultures and geographies and just everything I can about other countries in the world. And I try to do as much as I can for each country, but so many videos are just copyrighted here on YouTube, and I just can't do them all. But I can relate to what he's saying, and you know, so far, all the Germans in my comments have been absolutely wonderful people, so welcoming. Never in a million years did I think that I would come on here and just have everybody being like, okay, you need to fly over here to Germany right now. We're going to welcome you in. We're going to take you to where we need to be. You can stay with us. We'll teach you the best places to eat. We'll cook you foods. We'll give you everything you need. And I'm just like, these are total strangers. They have no idea who I am, and they're just welcoming and just so kind. And I love it. I love it. So I can relate with him. So anywho, I'm rambling. I'm talking out my rear end right now. Thank you all so much for being here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, consider leaving a like on it. Subscribe to the channel. It's free for you. Helps me out tremendously. Other than that, thank you all so much, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.